Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen. So today I wanted to take a look back at my public school and specifically at the curriculum, because the curriculum is obviously one of the most important parts. It's what the teachers use to teach these kids with. And if we have bad curriculum, which we do, I can assure you that, then that's a very bad thing. So I did bring this up on my channel before, that I sent an email to the curriculum and instruction team for my school saying, hey, I like BLM, could you guys send me the curriculum? Of course, I don't actually like BLM. I was just trying to make sure that they thought I was into it so that they could be honest and send me everything. And they sent me everything for my high school. They sent me Unit 1 through 6 for every social justice / Black Lives Matter curriculum in US history class. Unit 1 through 6. I think that's about 6 months. Maybe it's just a couple weeks, but I believe it's 6 months. Probably a unit for every month. I'm not sure, but that's way too many units. Even if we had 1 unit of Black Lives Matter / social justice curriculum, that would be bad enough. Within every unit, they linked some different videos to me, some different articles that would be used within the classroom to talk about these different things. So one of the first links is to We Are the Radical Monarchs, a little PBS video which I could not watch because you need to sign in for it and become like a member and pay for it, so I couldn't do that. But it's a movie that says, Meet the Radical Monarchs, a group of young girls of color on the front lines of social justice. Set in Oakland, California, the film documents the journey of a group as they earn badges for completing units on such subjects as LGBTQ, allyship, environmental preservation, and disability justice. You know, it's funny, this whole disability thing that they talk about, like disability allies or disabled allies, or it's so ridiculous because they don't care about the guy that got his legs blown off in Iraq because he was serving this country. They don't care about him, you know, but they care about the same people that cut their own thing off or put one on. So that was the first one, already crazy enough, but we're not even halfway through. Next we have this woman right here linking to an NPR article about what Black Lives Matter and Black Panthers have in common. And I'll play a couple clips for you from this really quickly.
There's a broader movement for Black lives, and is very much rooted in Black power, and it actually echoes many of the points that...
I'm pretty sure it mentioned like Black power within this audio clip, which is funny because I don't like any racial supremacy, and if I were to say white power, then everyone would be like, whoa, dude, you cannot say that. And I agree with that. I think that it's not good. Any racial supremacy is literally so caveman brain. It's so tribalistic, and it's like, I am better than you because of the color of my skin. No, Black supremacy is bad, white supremacy is bad, Asian supremacy is bad, Latino supremacy is bad, even though I've never heard a Latino say something like that, but it's all bad. Then within another unit, they link to an NBA BLM article in which they talk about how they had Black Lives Matter logo on the courts now in, what is it called, the bubble, I believe, and how they could change some of the names on the back to say like Justice Now, see us, hear us, respect us, love us, and then Black Lives Matter, of course, stuff like that. Then it says big moments like the raising of a fist by Tommy Smith and John Carlos and a Black Power salute. If I were to say, guys, let's go out into the NBA court and do the white power salute, everyone would go after me and try to tackle me and then probably kill me. You know why? Because people don't like that, but it's somehow become a good thing. Black power is a good thing. That doesn't make any sense to me. If someone said Asian power, white power, Black power, Latino power, it's all stupid. Once again, it's caveman brain, and you have to be such a tribalistic idiot to think that that is a good thing to do. But it's also partly because of the education system that, in fact, my own school has this within the curriculum. Basically teaching kids, it's a good thing to view everyone on the basis of race. It's great to view it that way. You know, their future is so terrible. Like, let me view you on the color of your skin, not on the content of your character. You know, because I want people to look at me like, oh, that's a person trying to do some good stuff. But instead, what they want, the future they want is, oh my God, he's a straight white male. Go get him, white genocide. You know, it's like, come on, man. You gotta stop teaching this stuff within schools and acting like it's good stuff. Another one on the NBA and Black Lives Matter, of course. Keep in mind, we are reading these articles within schools. This is part of the curriculum. They aren't even teaching from the book anymore, which was already bad. Common Core curriculum is bad already. But now they're just deciding, let's scrap that whole book. Let's just talk about some articles all day. Let's just talk about Black Lives Matter. Let's just talk about politics. Because that's clearly better. Then they have one from the ADL in a different unit. ADL, I don't trust the ADL. They're completely insane. And you can see up on here, Black Lives Matter, an activist movement, talks about that, and then violence against African Americans, and goes through all of that stuff. And in fact, on the side here, it says children's literature, The Hate You Give. I wonder if they're teaching that in schools as well, because that seems like it's more of a book for younger kids, so maybe they're teaching that in other schools. But I did not see that within the curriculum in my own school. Then finally we have this article from the Pew Social Trends, Pew Research Center, saying amid protest, majorities across racial and ethnic groups express support for Black Lives Matter. Here's another problem. They try to make it seem like, oh, there's tons of different races supporting this. They're going back with the race thing. Like, it's important that races support one thing. We have a variety of different races. Not the fact that we have a variety of different mentally deranged people believing that Black Lives Matter Marxist movement is so uplifting and amazing, and we love Marxism. We love communism. No, we don't love communism. Maybe you do, but that's because the education system has failed you. It's failed all of us. The only reason you like socialism, the only reason you like communism, the only reason you like Marxism is because the education system has failed you, it's failed me, it's failed everyone. It's failed the world, really, because we are one of the global superpowers, and we should set an example for other countries. But instead, we have tons and tons of little kids running around going like, I'm a Marxist, I'm a communist, I'm a socialist. Isn't that so cool, guys? No, it's not cool. And I don't want to trash on the kids. I just want to let them know that they were taught this on purpose, to believe this stuff on purpose, and that they're being used as political pawns by the people in the education system that hate the United States and are teaching these kids to hate the United States, to hate freedom, to hate independence. And it's terrible. So lastly, I'll just go over and talk about every unit from 1 to 6. First unit is about Black Lives Matter movement, affirmative action, mass incarceration, gerrymandering, and zero tolerance policies. Then Unit 5 is connections between the civil rights movement and modern social justice movements, including BLM. Keep in mind this is in a U.S. history class. Just a thing to point out. Unit 6, the fight for equality, also includes articles about BLM using the ABC Clio database and resources from Facing History and Ourselves on the following topics: Facing Ferguson, Media Literacy in BLM, National Anthem protests, and History of BLM timelines. Isn't this terrible? Isn't this terrible that it's gotten into our curriculum? You know, it's not just the teachers deciding to be ridiculous and irresponsible and decide to talk about politics on their own. It's now that it's in the curriculum. And today I just wanted to show you guys exactly what all the links led to, because I had made a video about this in the past. I believe it was on a live stream exposing Denver public schools. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, or did not enjoy this, did not enjoy hearing about this, because I don't enjoy hearing about this, but it's really terrible stuff. It is very terrible stuff to hear that our kids are being taught to be radical monarchs, the young radical monarchs. And to those kids as well, those little kids, you guys are being used as well. I hope you guys know that. And it's really terrible that you're being used. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Tim, once again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn notifications on, and share. Go check out these 2 videos you see right now up on screen. And I'll see you guys next time.